Hello everyone and welcome to the Quick Links demo session. This is the third web part that BindTuning releases to the SharePoint framework, and in this session I will show you what this web part does and how it looks like now that it's fully migrated to the modern SharePoint experience. This web part was already available to the classic SharePoint environment. It is available as an add-in or app, and it's also available as a sandbox solution that you can use either on SharePoint Online or SharePoint on premises. And it allows you to display your favorite links into a SharePoint page, and all of them will be stored in a SharePoint list. With a graphical user interface to manage all the content, you will be also able to target users according to your needs and display the links just for those users. Let's see how it looks like on the modern SharePoint environment, and to demonstrate that, I will open this page that it's already in edit mode and where I already have 3 quick links web part. The web part continues to be fully responsive and it's very well integrated with the modern experience. And when you first add the web part to the page, it is available in the web part picker selection. And when you first add it to the page, you will need to connect the web part to the list. If you are not aware, list templates are not available on modern sites, so instead of going to site contents to create a list of this template, you can create a list directly from the Create New Bind Links list that it's available in the settings. You can type the name of the list and click Create List, or if you already have it created like I do now, you can easily provide a name for your links. This is not mandatory, it's an option. You can create the quick links without a name and then create the connection to the list. And the web part will automatically refresh and you will see the results from the list immediately. The web part also supports right to left, and you can activate them. You can activate this feature from the settings, and this is how it looks. And then we have the web part errors that are available in all our web parts, and you can define where you actually see them. If you always see the errors, if they will never be visible, or only in edit mode. To manage and to create new links, you continue to have the same form that we add for classic environment, and this is how you create links. There are options that it's available next to the default SharePoint web part options with the plus sign that opens this link, and the only thing that I need to do is to define the order of the link to be displayed in the list, and then define the title and the URL. You can define an image, and in this case you will have to host the image on your SharePoint site, or you can select one of the available icons from our gallery of icons with around 400 different icons. And at the bottom, you can then target what will be the users that will see this link. If you leave this empty by default, it will display this link to all the users that will visit then this site. And you can activate or deactivate the link using this option over here. To manage the links without going to the list itself, you have this interface that presents you basically what's stored in the SharePoint list with a different interface and without leaving the page context where the web part is added. And if I click in this pencil, it will bring up the same form where I did all the customization, and I can easily activate or deactivate the link and change the URL or the title if I need to. So this was it. It's a very simple web part, but still very powerful, and there are a lot of use cases for it. So if you are interested in using it, go to the BindTuning website. It's available also as a trial, so you can request a full trial, and it will work on SharePoint on premises and SharePoint online. And stay tuned for the upcoming releases. So far, we've released quick links, weather, and responsive video for the modern SharePoint environment. This quarter, we will release alerts, maps, and calendar. And soon we will have themes for the SharePoint framework environment. So make sure you stay tuned to get access to all of these amazing features that we will release through this year.